that part though, man. Just as you've always been funny with your friends, that type of thing. And one day I got the dare. Why don't you go to the open mic comedy club at the Treehouse Comedy Club? Set up an appointment. I went over there. I did 5 minutes on stage. I did okay, and then I just started doing it like every week after that. That's basically what it is, man.
How long ago was that?
That was about 14 years ago.
14 years.
Seems like it was just yesterday.
Story. I was actually I had a job waitressing at the Funny Bone Comedy Club, so I started working there, and I was just kind of saw all the comics over and over again. I was like, I figured out that they don't write new jokes every day, so I was like, oh, I could do that, I guess. So I started. After that, started doing the open mics around here, and that's about it.
Made money. So I did a show at UConn for pay, and it turned out to be a pretty good deal. So I started just doing it for the money, and I liked it. So it turned out to be a good deal. I got through school, grad school. So.
You know what? I have to say where I started, which was the old Treehouse Comedy Club, which was in Norwalk. It was a legit comedy club. I would be there like every Wednesday. You would always get people that were there for the comedy, and that was always a blessing to get on stage and to perform for people who are there just for comedy and not for anything else.
Oh yeah, it's a huge difference. Not only the crowd's a lot better, just because generally when you play at a club around here, there's a big difference between the crowds because a lot of the shows around here they don't charge too much. In New York, they charge an arm and a leg. So like when somebody goes out and they're paying $150 for a night out, they're gonna pay attention to the show and they're gonna be more into it. So that's a really big difference. And the crowds in New York are good, and the comedians are a little. I don't know, the comedians around here they vary, but they take it more seriously in New York. So. It's a big difference, but ultimately it's kind of the same thing everywhere. But it's a lot of fun wherever you go. So it's hard to say.
The first comedy helped me out when I was young, so it helped me to getting beat up. So make them laugh, just too busy laughing, and he actually hit you. So, but I found out that it helped me out when people were sick. It just calms them down a little bit. I get my job done. They're happy. They seem more relaxed. They see us more human because we laugh. You can relate to them. They can relate to that. They're so nervous. They see you as this figure that's gonna, be messing around with them. They want to make sure they can relate to you a little bit. So it helps out. No. But, I'm gonna be covering the rinse cycle, so it should work out. It's all clean humor. It's been through a laundromat.
Good.
Maybe a little stiff in the starch, but
I gotta tell you, this is the first time that I'm doing comedy that I put on dirty clothes. Because I figured after the gig, I could get them washed. I've never done a laundromat. I think I'm doing a pawn shop next week. But, this is great, though. This is definitely unique, man. A laundromat. Who would have thought, man? No, I'm excited about this.
This is my first. Hopefully it's not my last. Seems like a great place. I mean, when you tell people, you're in a bar and a laundromat, the first reaction is that's crazy. But then, you think about it, it's the most natural thing ever. There's, nothing to do when you're at a laundromat. It's a perfect idea. I feel like it's an appropriate place for me to be at. I don't know if you saw my stuff, I'm kind of a little on the blue side, as they say, but yeah. It's a good. I didn't even know that was the name of the show. It's pretty funny.
My mother would say I'd done that show before, and with soap. So it's a couple of times. So I think I'm used to that. So
All right.
It'll work out.